What's up, guys? It is Yank here with 47 North Gaming. I am back with Drew. We are live streaming once again. I'll jump out of my little box here. Ooh, look at this view. Go back into first person here. Turn the jetpack on. That might help. Get the HUD on. And alright. So, let's see. What do we got to do today? More thruster components. Got it. Oh, I was working on an ammo delivery last time, if I recall, to get these guns up and going.
So I stole a little bit.
Figure out where I'm at on that. Just want to shout out real quick to Jetstream being on here already. So good to have you. Gonna open up my new Belgian fat tire so we can get this going.
Woohoo!
All right. I'm glad tomorrow's Friday. This is why I like doing Thursday night streams. This is like my kickoff to the weekend. Even though I gotta go do stuff tomorrow, it just makes Friday not feel as bad.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, yeah, you know, it's Friday, and the weekend's coming, and it's not going to be that bad, because you've made it this far, and all is well. Yes. So, quick little story. From actually setting up, I was, oh, good God.
What?
Andrew, there's a hole in the ship.
God damn it.
It's in the bottom.
Whoa.
I don't know where it came from.
Alrighty then.
But I just noticed it. Like, I just flipped around and I'm like, God damn it. This is why we need to get out of here, and this is why I want to get those guns online.
Yeah.
Also, we lost a landing gear, it looks like.
Yeah, that was from one of the first rounds. I just never replaced it.
Gotcha. Alright, anyway, story time again. When I was setting up and getting all my stuff figured out, Space Engineers started loading, so I thought, on the wrong screen, because I have a dual monitor setup. And most of the time it's pretty good about remembering my preferences, where everything is supposed to open. And for whatever reason, it seemed like it wasn't remembering it. Well, the reason for that is earlier today, being Thursday, I was getting. I had an idea to do a Throwback Thursday video because we're out of. Come back here. Come back here. I'm trying to grind you down. There we go. Doing a Throwback Thursday video, just because I was out of. AOE, because that's what's been running in the Thursday slot for the last month or so, and I was gonna run a game called Locomotion, made by Chris Sawyer back in 2004, I think was when it was released.
Oh wow!
Yeah, the Chris Sawyer engine was, you know, a '90s engine, because that was that was Roller Coaster Tycoon, Tycoon 2, Transportation. You know, the
Gotcha.
Classic stuff going on here.
Yeah.
So I found my, because I took an ISO backup of the disk, like a smart person, and so I found where that file was, and I figured out the no disk crack to get that working. 100% legal, because I did buy the game back in 2004 when it came out. It's just I hate putting discs in now, and I have no idea where the disc actually is. Besides the point, though, you know, this is a game that was designed. You know, the engine was designed back in the '90s, and the game itself was released in the early 2000s. So you're talking more than 10 years of age on the platform, basically. And so, you know, compatibility issues up the wazoo is what you'd expect. But no, it actually pretty much booted up just fine.
Nice.
A little bit of a graphics driver problem, so I had to futz around with compatibility mode for a little bit to get something going. But you know, I was like, okay, that's to be expected. I was not pissed at all. because I'd run it on Windows 7 before on my laptop, so Windows 7 on my desktop should be no problem.
Yeah.
Well, then, so the game's booted up. It had like one graphic line on the right side where you couldn't read like the very far right of the screen, which didn't really matter for the gameplay itself. All it is like the map button, I think, is over there. And you can still hover over it and use it. It's just you can't see it for whatever reason. Not sure what that's all about, but I'm not that worried about it again because like okay, it's an older game, fine. The problem is that this game will not screen capture.
Oh.
You cannot, you can't get OBS to recognize it as a screen capture source. I can't get, I can't even do a desktop capture with my GeForce Experience program, Shadowplay.
Wow.
It just will not recognize that it exists.
Alrighty then.
So I'm like, okay, I have an Acer monitor, which has an HDMI port. I have my Corel Roxio game capture card. I'll just plug it in through HDMI, through the computer, through the thing, to the monitor.
Mm-hmm.
That, in theory, should make sense. At least in my head, would make sense.
Yeah.
The computer recognizes the Roxio device as a monitor.
Okay. Wait.
Yes. It recognized it as a monitor source, and on top, but it worked fine. It showed up, and you could put stuff on it. The problem was the Acer monitor would not recognize the HDMI feed coming from the game capture card because it's looking for the direct computer feed. It does not like the intercept feed. So it took me a couple hours to kind of farts my way through it. Eventually, I've decided what I will do is I'm going to have to move my 26-inch Samsung TV over to my desk, or at least next to my desk, to plug into it so I can play and capture some gameplay out of Locomotion because it's such a nice game. It's one of those. It has to be a thing. So what am I needing again? I'm getting distracted telling stories now. I haven't even done anything productive other than grind 2 conveyors that were floating off in random direction. I need to make the thing first to find a door. Wait, I could actually just look it up from where I was standing. Okay, back to Okay, production. I need iron, nickel, which we have nickel, and magnesium. And on board, nickel's being pulled down. So we just need to get iron, which is easy enough to do, and magnesium. I need to go find magnesium. Long story short, is what I figured out.
Alright.
Oh no.
What?
The landing gear and the connector are on opposite on-off cycles right now.
So go in and turn one of them off independently?
Yeah, that's what I have to go do right now. Unlock. There we go. Onward. That's actually a really majestic departure. I wish I didn't have my HUD on when I was doing that. Magnesium away!
Yay, magnesium. Number.
Do 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 do. So yeah, that was the one story I was planning on telling, or at least one of them.
Fair enough.
You said you had a story?
Not that I remember.
Shit, I forgot to get oxygen. Turning around.
Let's see.
Still turning around. Still turning around. Hell, at this rate, I think I'm just gonna jump out and go find Mega Miner later, because it's got a beacon.
Yeah.
Onward.
Process. Bunch of process.
Feels weird just abandoning the ship for a moment.
Yeah.
I also feel like I may regret that decision later, but I need oxygen.
Yeah, that's usually the way it goes.
Okay. So they also started tearing up the road by our house, or by the apartment.
This makes sense.
Like without warning, just like, oh yep, there's the road is gone. Awesome. Actually, they've been handling it pretty well, considering, but still, it's just like, oh, that's a inconvenience I was not planning on. Alright. Oxygen has been resupplied. Now to go track down Mega Miner. Mega Miner's drifted all the way out to 8 kilometers. I abandoned it about at 4.
Wow.
I mean, the thing is still fairly full with cargo, so it's got some mass to it.
Fair enough. You.
Apparently I was tagged in a post.
Woo.
Oh, I love the Grape Sheet.
The Grape Sheet?
The Grape Sheet. So, I'll actually tell the story, because it's awesome. I'm sure many of you have also heard the Grape Sheet. So after every flight, UPS pilots fill out a form called the Grape Sheet, where they which tells mechanics about problems with the aircraft. The mechanics correct the problem, document the repairs on the form. The pilots review the Grape Sheet before the next flight. Never let it be said the ground crews lack a sense of humor here. The actual maintenance complaints submitted by UPS pilots P and solution records S by maintenance engineers. Now, the thing is, I've also heard this story told as FedEx pilots, so I think it just is general. But, you know, it's still fun nonetheless. Mm-hmm. Somebody has a sense of humor somewhere. All right. So, the first situation. Left inside main tire almost needs replacement. Service engineer almost replaced left side inside main tire. Test flight okay, except auto land very rough. Auto land not installed on this aircraft. Let's see. Something loose in cockpit, something tightened in cockpit. Dead bugs on windshield, live bugs on back order. Autopilot in altitude hold mode produces a 200 feet per minute descent. Cannot reproduce problem on ground. As I watch Mega Miner continue to drift off into space. Evidence of leak on right main landing gear. Evidence removed. DME volume unbearably loud. DME volume set to a more believable level. Friction locks cause throttle levers to stick. That's what friction locks are for. IFF inoperative in off mode. IFF always inoperative in off mode. Except it's technically OFF, but you know. A suspected crack in windshield. Suspect you're right. Number 3 engine missing. Engine found on right wing after brief search. Aircraft handles funny. Aircraft warned to straighten up, fly right, and be serious. Target radar hums. Reprogram target radar with lyrics. Mouse in cockpit. Cat installed. Noise coming from under instrument panel sounds like midget pounding on something with a hammer. Took hammer away from the midget. And that is the Grape Sheet. Now let's see if I can redock myself with Mega Miner. As Mega Miner continues to just travel.
Viruses suck.
Whoa, come back here. Yeah, so Mega Miner is progressing along at about 60 kilometers an hour without dampeners. Makes docking with this thing really hard. Alright, I'll turn my dampeners off. Oh, there we go. That's how you physics. Alright, let's get this turned around. Should turn on the ejectors. Alright. Now I gotta go find a rock to grind.
Yay.
That rock looks reasonable.
Meteor storm.
Meteor storm inbound.
Okay, Karen.
But yeah, this is just a fun little adventure waiting on thruster components to be made, so I may as well make progress on getting ammo on board.
Yeah.
And I'm too lazy to unload the magnesium powder from the base, so... Let's see, what am I looking at over here?
Don't know.
Bless you. Sounded goopy.
Yeah. Gotten over pretty much everything. Like, I don't have a fever anymore. I'm not today I haven't really been sore at all. I haven't taken any pain meds today. It's just all of the crap coming out from the bottom of my lungs.
Yep, it's the cleaning process. The cleaning crew has arrived.
Yes. I will take the cleaning process over what it was any day.
Indeed. So, in other random news, I was on eBay the other day.
Oh.
That's always a good way to start the story. I was on eBay the other day. I found a GoPro Hero 3 for $120.
Nice.
I mean, it's the 3. It's not the 4 or the 5, but it's still it's a very respectable camera.
Yeah.
I mean, heck, I still rock the Hero 2 every now and again and produce some pretty good stuff with it. So
There you go.
for me, that's an upgrade.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what we can find.
Find all kinds of fun things.
Hopefully magnesium,
Hopefully.
because iron's not a problem.
Yeah. Ah. All right. Assembler built. You have an oxygen generator built. Those will have to build some gyros at some point.
Yeah, probably.
What? So what?
Can confirm there is iron on this rock. Gee, what a surprise.
Take you down and put you back. That's being weird. Still being weird.
Oh, I found magnesium.
Magnesium.
Now just to line the shot up and punch through.
See?
Nom 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 nom.
Nomedy, nomedy, nomedy. You, some you, some you. Seven computers. Oh, excuse me.
Deep vein for the magnesium, that's good.
Nice. Definitely need it.
just keep going.
Mm-hmm.
I've hit the iron core, so I'm not sure if I want to keep going or just turn around.
To you, Arias. Another thing. How many gyros does this thing gonna need?
A few.
Oh, I need that much. But I literally have the roof of the inside of the, I don't know what you call it, the wing to the nacelles covered in gyros to get maneuverable.
Oh.
Hoping I don't need that many.
Still punching through the rock.
Mm.
At this point, I've committed to, well, let's see if I can punch a hole all the way through it. Because why not? Oh, apparently there's uranium in here somewhere.
It's always useful.
Well, I'm not picking any of it up because I'm not going to turn while I'm tunneling.
Yeah, fair enough. Here's... small U.
This is a thick iron core, holy crap. I'm kind of curious as to how far into the rock I am. Like, I don't have like a progress bar as to how deep into this adventure I am.
Don't know what to tell you.
I mean, I could get out and like fly over the rock and see.
Yeah.
But that would also mean getting out.
Yeah.
And since I'm still making forward progress, I'm not going to worry about it. And I have enough oxygen to last me a while. I have enough fuel to last me 9 hours of full thrust.
Oh, wow. Alright, yeah. Alright, what was it?
Approximately.
Yeah. Let's forget that. Instruction components.
I'm just surprised that there's this much I guess I shouldn't be that surprised because I know how much iron is in this world, but I'm still punching through iron.
That for the moment. Oh, excuse me.
Alright, I'm curious. I'm getting out to inspect. It's a pretty good ways through the rock.
Nice.
I mean, it's still got a little ways to go, but I also didn't center punch it, which helps.
Yeah.
Oh. Wow. I literally just missed. Like, I'm burrowing underneath the, you know how most of the rocks have like a center punch core or a center core punch.
Mm-hmm.
I literally burrowed right underneath the core punch, so I'm punching my own.
Nice.
Definitely more than halfway though.
Sweet.
So I guess I'll hop back in and keep pushing forward. Once I find my my entry hole again. That is the one danger of jumping out.
Mm-hmm.
While burrowing.
Yeah.